Oh, the places I've lived. Who would have thought? The lessons I've learned and the joys life has brought. DC to Miami, not too far to go. But Ohio to Nicaragua? Well, what do you know? Then off to Wyoming, with some stops on the way. But it's been North Carolina for 22 years, I dare say. Hi, I'm Selena Manville, wife of Ed for 25 years, mom to Eddie, Tony, and Kateri, and a teacher for 18 years. Yes, Wake Forest, North Carolina has been our home for 22 years. But what a wonderful journey that has landed me here. My mom and her family moved from Brazil to DC when she was about 27, and she met my dad, who was originally from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Interesting fact, Dad was recruited from the DC police force to the Secret Service, primarily because he spoke Spanish. They married in 1951 and had 6 children. Yep, that's me, the youngest, almost falling off the couch. But we did not grow up speaking English or even Spanish as our first language. Actually, because Mom was Brazilian, our first language was Portuguese. I still do pretty well with Spanish though, because in 1976 we moved to Miami, Florida, and living there is a bit like growing up in a Hispanic-speaking country. I went to Catholic school my whole life, from first grade through my Bachelor of Science in Education. How that Catholic education has wonderfully shaped my life. I wanted to be a teacher since I was 6 years old, and with amazing educational role models who inspired me along the way, I left Franciscan University ready to tackle my first teaching position. My first year of teaching was at Colegio Lincoln, a Catholic international school in Nicaragua. Hired as the 9th through 11th grade English teacher and English department head, I thoroughly enjoyed my first year and my first class of 9th graders. I had an awesome support network too, since I went there with about 12 Franciscan University alumni. My Spanish definitely improved that year. I came back to the U.S. and married my best friend Ed, who I met at Franciscan and who had taught with me in Nicaragua. We moved a few times in our first few years of marriage and had our 3 kids and eventually made our home in Wake Forest, North Carolina. I've taught in a variety of educational settings, Catholic, private, and public charter. But I am perhaps most proud of the school I co-founded in 2006, All Saints Academy. Founded as a private Catholic inclusion school, we focused on a highly individualized classical curriculum for all students, whether they were gifted, regularly developing, or those with disabilities. Sadly, we closed our doors in 2015 after 9 years due to financial constraints. But the relationships and the meaningful lessons I learned are ones I will carry with me forever. I have now been working as a learning specialist for kindergarten through 5th grade at the Franciscan School in Raleigh for the past couple of years. I also serve as a co-coordinator of our literacy program. I am still passionate about educating all children, so much so that I'm back again at my alma mater, Franciscan University, this time virtually, and very close to completing my master's in education. Oh, the places I'll go, the things I will see. filled with hope for what the future will be.